My name is Peter Iyama on the Tokyo Energy. We're going to be doing justice on the issue that revolves around who should own the money or finance in the family. Should it be the husband or the wife?
If you guys get married newly, because we have different pages when it comes to marriage.
There's a whole lot of expenses she makes that the husband can never.
If she's working, it can't hit her.
Things happens. So for me, I think planning at the starting point of the marriage is very, very essential when it comes to financing.
My name is Peter Iyama on the Tokyo Energy. We're going to be doing justice on the issue that revolves around who should own the money or finance in the family. Should it be the husband or the wife? This is a Tokyo segment with Peter Iyama. Like I said earlier on the studio, we have two guests ranging from a very handsome man, and then I trust that is capable enough to prove the narrative that men have the responsibility of getting their money, and maybe or maybe not prove that the money is theirs or general. And also we have one of our female, a top renowned actress. But then we have Michael Young, a TV presenter and a content writer. Michael Young, good to have you join us
My
on
pleasure.
the Tokyo segment.
Thank you very much.
And also we have Berry Raphael, who is an actress, and good to have you join us on the Tokyo segment. Berry,
Thank you very much.
you're looking good.
Thank you.
Okay, so like I said earlier on, there's a case study that, or a system or a narrative that when a man goes to get money into the family, the woman will say, "This is our money." And when the woman goes out to hustle or gets her own revenue or income, she says, "It is my money." And over time, it's becoming a norm or a transgenerational system. And this has been one of the elements that has constituted to break up, sometimes divorce, and sometimes suicide, and many other social vices that has been a major challenge in the Nigerian system. So, Mike Young, do you think that the man goes to get the money and agrees to the wife that it is her money, but when the wife goes out to get her money, it is her money?
Well, thanks for that question. This topic is very, very sensitive. Trust me. When it comes about financing, it's where you have issues in homes, especially a married couple. For me, I have the belief that say that when a man is the head of the family, you go out to make your money. It's for the whole, both for the family, for the wife, and for the general, for the whole home front. Then for the female, like Bible says, our helpmate. Even when she makes the money, I have my own understanding. Yes, it's your own money, but you can still contribute to the family. So in a general sense, what I'm trying to say is that if a man makes his own money back to the house, it's for the whole home. But the woman, from her generosity, she will, okay, honey, let me support you with this. Yes.
What about you? You go to hustle for the money, and not you rather. Okay, some people or some females or some women have that mentality or perception that whatever money I make, as far as I'm in this family, is my money. After all, the man is the head of the home. What's your take?
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
But actually, he was right.
Really? That's my thought. You reached enough point.
Yeah, he's actually right.
Okay.
Because I think it has come a long time that the man is provider, right? Then the woman is the
A
supporter.
supporter, the helper.
So it's always like that. And when you come to a family where the woman is the breadwinner of the home, that home is it that the man is not at peace? Because how do you allow your wife come? Okay, honey, I want to buy this. You collect the money for what? How does that even sound? Like I believe it's a norm. It's already. Well, I know it's already there. If it goes the other way around, people see it differently, and people feel it differently. So I think it should be a 70-30 thing.
Really have to do to the Nigerian system. And now you see that because previously it is not like that. The women are entitled to be in the house, take care of the family, take care of the kids, the man goes out. But now we see that the women are entitled to go out, work, and bring money into the home. In your own take personally, I'm not trying to generalize it now. Will you say that this money belongs to me or to my husband or it's a general money we use?
Okay, I think I get where your question is coming from. It's just like sitting on your testicles.
Yes.
So, if the man is not okay, maybe let's say handicapped, financially, maybe because of the system of the country, not because he's not financially
Maybe he's
stable.
unemployed for years.
Yes. The woman cannot leave her children hungry. I believe the reason why women says my money is my money, his money is our money, because the woman, as the wife and the mother of the family, she's still spending money on her kids, which is also the man's kids. There's a whole lot of expenses she makes that the husband can never approve.
Like,
Buying unnecessary toys, some attire that is so unnecessary. Maybe wants to cross match with this her kid or something. She used her money to do those. Or she saw one fine sneakers online, want to buy for the boy. She can, if she's working, she won't come to the husband. Please, I saw this picture. I like it. I want to get it for the boy. She get those things. It's also the man's home. There's still some expenses she makes that she doesn't bring to the book. You understand? If she is working. So when you say the woman's money is her own, it's not like she spend it on herself alone. She still spend it to her home
okay.
without extending or telling the husband, please, this one has finished though. Please. If she start asking for everything, the man will feel it. If she's working. Then if she's not working, probably the working husband with a working wife should go and ask a working man with a housewife how on a daily basis the kind of expenses he makes, so he will understand that the wife is actually supporting, but it's just that it doesn't come with like school fees,
Like
which
those
is very
bigger
bulky.
demands,
Yeah, there's some groceries and
Okay.
all that
Okay.
that she so that's why I say 70-30. You don't have
70-30.
to do like your husband.
Okay. Barry, I'm suspecting you. You're married.
Nah.
Wow, so
Don't spoil my care
intelligent.
for me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Talk Your Own segment with Peter Aliyama on ANG Media Pro TV. And trust me, the segment has been amazing and very, very enlightening. And Barry is saying that the financial responsibilities are actually limited compared to the men. And that is the fact that for the women, you intended to have your own money, but then it is not for yourself. It is for the kids and perhaps little expenses compared to the men. And Michael Young is saying something very, very succinct, that the man is whole responsibility is to cater for the needs of the whole family, and the wife is coming as a helper. So let's go on a short break now. We're going to come back and get the conclusion of the segment as to who should own the money or whose responsibility it is to finance the home, the husband or the wife. Now, Barry is saying something very, very succinct, and that is the fact that when it comes to financial responsibility, for the men it is a general narrative, but for women it is not like that. However, and that is because of her percentage narrative, I'm getting to know that right now, and that is the men is 70%, and for the women it's 30%. I chose the Michael Young, that happens to be a presenter and a content writer, have a contradictory opinion on the Tokyo. So, Michael, what do you have to say
I
about
want to say
this?
something about the 30, 70, percentage of the thing. For me, I believe if you guys are still dating, at that point of the courtship, you also understand, okay, how do you, at times, maybe this is how they paid you, this was okay, maybe she might even say her own. At that point, you need to understand the woman getting married to.
Married to.
It's very, very important at courtship level to try to understand this girl so that you don't have issues when it comes to financing in the marriage. And when you guys get married, you're working as a man and she's working as a lady. Guy, take your responsibility. Do what you're supposed to do. So there's something I've come to realize that some women, you think that they don't contribute, but look in what they do a lot that you even least expected. For instance, that your child will come to you, Dad, they say we should buy textbook. You say, go, I don't have money. Later, you see that kid with that textbook. Have you asked yourself where that textbook come from? From the woman. So all these toilet tissues and all that, at times we men, our eye will not even get down, this has finished. Or you come back, you see that, you ask yourself, where did the money come from? You understand? So for me, I still have the belief, as an African man I am, the man has to take total responsibility. But where there is understanding between the wife and the man, 50-50, baby, you bring this, everything
Really?
work out.
So
Yes.
the money belongs to everybody.
Everybody.
Not for individual.
Not for individual.
Not for, like individualistically.
It's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
But whereby some women are very understandable. It's okay, they say, honey, they've paid me. Oh. Okay, honey, you can just do this and do that. Why take care of the rest. Whereby the woman, okay, do not say anything. Relax, do your thing. She's doing something on the ground that you don't know. Let's say, for instance, let's give an example of a couple. This one has been working for some years and suddenly something happened. I mean, they relieved him of his job.
Because
Unemployed, yes. So, you know, for the past 5 years, the woman has been sustaining the home without any complaint. So, if someone that some women are very, very understandable, we still have some foolish one out there. Not all of them are very sensible. Some are very insensible. But the ones that are very, very that are sensible, they know what they are doing. They may be sick, but you may not know. When something happens, you know that, oh, this man, she knows what she's doing. So for me, I still believe as an African man, take care of your responsibility, provide for your home. Whereby it's not there, it's a different scenario altogether. So that's just for me.
So let's bring it down to the other segment of who owns the money, and that is getting married. Perhaps in the process of getting married, as a man or as a young man, as a young woman, how apart from the fact that, of course, love is bringing two people together, the man will leave his mother and father, and of course will go and cleave to his own bone to his bone and flesh to his flesh. That is on his other side, and of course, I have to love my woman before I get married to her. Now, aside these things, there is a narrative for me I call the marriage system. How do we build the home? Where do we start from in terms of understanding our accountability, understanding our differences, our temperaments, and all of that? So we're trying to bring it down now to finance from the topic on Talk Your Own, that who wants the money and all of that. So how do you build your home? I'm personifying the statements from you to Michael and also to you, Barry. How do you build your home in terms of finance? Because one of the reasons I feel from research that some marriages are in chaos right now, in shambles, because there is no financial system. There is no financial system. So how do you build a home in such a way that when crisis comes, the two people can come together and find a lasting solution to it? Barry.
Okay, that's a very big question, actually, very vast, if you ask me. But I will start by saying, if this generation we are now actually wants a working wife that brings something to the table,
Choice.
right?
Choice.
So it's not like our father's time. They believe in the African man
Setting.
playing. Now civilization is creeping in with force. You understand? The
That's
woman
really-
feel like I will feel useless if I'm not contributing. Right? And most causes of abuse in the marriage is when the woman is practically
Doing nothing.
not bringing nothing. Because she takes it because she doesn't know where to go from there. If she's working, it can't hit her. She's okay to take care of children. She'll file a divorce and say, even if you're not bringing it, I'll take care of my kids. Right?
Yeah,
And that is a reason why some men are feeling so uncomfortable with this 50-50 thing.
50-50 balance and
Some men are not.
comfortable too.
Yeah, but I have seen reasonable men that don't say anything bad in it. You understand? But what I believe is by the time marriage, like courtship and, when you're getting ready for marriage, a sensible man, I put it a sensible man because they remain the head of the home. Right?
Yeah.
They groom their wife. They groom their bride. That's why they're called bridegroom. Right? So if the man sees that my wife is not earning much, it is left for him to invest in her. There are many reasons for that. Anything can happen tomorrow. What if you found wanted? What if you're not around? What if you died? Your kids and your wife will be nothing because the wife is earning 50,000 or 30,000 or 20,000 naira a month. It will not even pay a child's school fee.
I even have a case study on this narrative.
Particularly. So I think it should not even be the 70-30. If
So
you
what
love
should
your
the
wife,
system look
invest in her. What do you want to be? What is it that is your dream? Invest in that.
That's your own system.
Yes.
Your
If
financial
she
system to
is
invest.
comfortable, she won't even have the time to nag you as a man. She will let you build
Do
your
the
own
thing.
castle. She will build her own castle. At the end of the day, both of you will come back and talk about how you did. And it brings another special thing between both of you. Love doesn't keep the home. When both of you have a dream you're pursuing, even when the love is not there, you have a target.
So in other words, a dream,
Yes.
a target keeps the home.
Yes, it actually adds.
It
Because
adds to it.
if we are trying to target 30 million this month, he is your wife, your husband, and a business partner. So even if you don't love him at that point in time, you know you need him because you have someone you're targeting. So I think people don't see these things when they want to marry. They just say, "Oh,
They're
she's
carried away by
fine, she's
fascination,
pretty,
love, good
you're not
shit.
married."
Married
He
a
married
empty
her,
container.
and by the time she's in the home, you start seeing the real responsibility. She'll keep demanding, but she have needs. So as a man, I think it's best to, if she's educated, get her a good job. If she's not educated, get her a career, a handwork, whatever.
Thank you.
Whatever it is.
But, Michael,
For me, let me start with this. For me, if you guys get married newly, because you have different pages when it comes to marriage. At that first stage, both of you sit down, honey. This is the amount they be paying me monthly. Maybe you now say, hey, this is the amount they pay me monthly. So every month there must be what we call priorities. When the salary comes
scale of
in,
preference, so that we put that.
exactly when the money comes in, honey, they pay those. So what do you want to do this month? And remember, the kids will start coming.
Mm.
Then we start planning. So amount, so percentage, let's be saving this amount for when the kids start coming.
Mm.
There were expenses to be paid. Okay, let's solve the problem with this amount. Honey, are you contributing? How much are you bringing? You bring, you put things and you solve it. I believe that the whole thing starts from the beginning of the marriage. You must dot your eyes and cross the T's at the initial stage when it comes to finances. This is how we want to run the finance of this home. Because I've seen homes whereby they married to the next week, they broke up because of money.
Next week.
It's crazy. For me, there should be an issue when it comes to finance. When you get married, you sit down, you draw the lines. These are our scale of preference. What we'll do this month, this percentage, we'll have to save this percentage for the kids coming. These are the case of the call of emergency. Things has to be put in place. My dad will always say, Michael, what has kept me in life is I have, if they pay my salary right now, I have plans. 20% for savings, this one to be spent, and you plan things the way and you even keep money for unforeseen circumstances, emergencies, things happen. So for me, I think planning at the starting point of the marriage is very, very essential when it comes to financing. And please, don't go and be forcing your wife. You must bring this. They are helping you. They are supporting you. It's your responsibility as a man. It's only in Nigeria context to say, since you are working, you must do this one. It is not done. She's helping. That's why she's there. And please, the ladies should also understand, if the man at a point become handicapped, please do what you can to support the man. Put your head, honey, I must help, you must stand back. So let's also have this understanding there that they two should have to balance, not vice versa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joseph.
Amazing, powerful. Now, I trust those of you watching us out there, you have one or two contributions or suggestions you want to hear people comment or read about. You can also drop in your comments on our social media platforms on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, at AIGMedia.pro, on Twitter, on at AIGMedia.pro TV. And of course, you see that the issue of who owns the money, it's a yes or no, but then I see that our guests are being intelligent and diplomatic about it. But then you're coming to a narrative that in the case of finance, the man most importantly is the head of the home and is expected of him to take the general responsibility of the family. Why for the wife? She has her own side. Like Barry said, that is a 30% 70. Michael is saying 50-50. But then it's coming down to a point that the partner, the male, and the partner, the female, should come to an understanding about how the financial structure should be built. Join us same time, same stage on Tokyo Edition. I'm always your uncle. My name is Peter Biyama. Bye for now.